Darling, it's cold outside. You wouldn't leave me out here all alone, in the cold, exposed to the storm, would you? That would be cruel. I don't know who you are either. I don't see why any of that matters. You have a nice, warm home, and I do not. You have a nice, raging fire, somewhere to really heat up. I do not. I hardly even have a jacket to keep warm with. I could use a little extra help. A helping hand or two, maybe. I'm sure you would understand. I'm sure you would feel the same way. Right. Well, then allow me to rephrase. I didn't just walk up randomly to your door. I came here looking for you. I specifically tracked you down. Do you know what I am? Yes, very tall. But besides that, do you know what I am? I'm sure you have an idea. And I came here tracking your scent. Oh, you smell marvelous. And you have a nice warm place where I could get out of the cold. Well, it's awfully convenient, isn't it? And it would be a real shame to let this opportunity go to waste, don't you think, darling? So, why don't we stop with all of these pretend games that you're not going to let me in, and skip right to the part where you do? Oh, but you do want to. You don't want to admit it, but you do. Or you would have closed the door and locked it and walked away. Hell, maybe you wouldn't have even opened it, but you did. You're inviting me in, which is awfully fitting. I plan to be inviting you myself. About 15 minutes. Oh, don't worry about that. What matters is I'm here, and I want all of the warmth you have to offer. I want all of it. So, why continue playing this game like you don't also want that? I know you do. I can smell it on you. Yes. Well, let's just say the, cannibalism aspect is a little, exaggerated. Although I do love to devour some meat. Not exactly interested in harming people. Unless they'd like me to. Interesting reaction there. I came here tracking you because I thought you would be delicious. And now that I stand in front of you and I really get to look at you. Oh, I was right. So, shall we? Well, you still haven't said I can come in yet. And even though I'm being very, very forceful, I'm not going to be outright criminal. You do want to invite me in. I want you to invite me in. But you haven't yet. Why? What do our names really matter? What is a name? A group of sounds that your family decided to apply to you. I can think of some much better sounds we could make together. Much better than names. Why do you insist on going through these emotions? We both know you're going to say yes. Darling, because you want to. You don't want to admit it, but you want to. So, how much longer are you going to keep me waiting? It's really very unkind of you. Well, yes, a little bit of deception. You caught me. Really, does it matter? I just needed a reason to start conversation. Look, you're the one who insists on standing out here and talking through all of these different scenarios and reasons why you can't. Darling, There are so many better things I could do with my mouth than talk. Why do you insist on wasting this time? Well, I'm looking at my watch because it hasn't been 15 minutes yet. Tick tock. I want to see your fireplace. It's nice and warm. All kinds of heat coming out of it. It's wonderful. A good centerpiece of any home. I would love to see it. I'd love you to show it to me. But here we are, standing in the cold. It's all right. Honestly, the cold doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind. I just find it rather boring. There are so many other things we could be doing literally right this moment. And yet you'd rather stand here talking. And I know you have all of that warmth inside that home radiating onto you. But having that door open, exposing yourself to this storm. You are not immune to the cold as I am. You don't want to be here all that long. But you haven't shut the door on me. That is an invitation. It is. Maybe I just need to take the initiative and invite myself in. Wait? No. Darling, I think the time for waiting is over. You've been making me wait out there when I've been wanting to come inside. That's not very nice of you. Maybe you need to learn a lesson. It isn't nice to keep a woman waiting, especially when she is very, very blatantly after your fireplace. Honestly, you're lucky I'm willing to step up and take command because you have a lot to learn. It's all right. I don't mind taking the lead. I'm very good at it. A vampire, really. You know, they make one popular book series about sexy vampires, and now, when people see fangs, all they think is a vampire. Do vampires have horns? Darling, you've got to pay more attention. If you can't pay attention to your lover, they're not going to be satisfied. You wouldn't want that. Why, yes, of course I mean lover. Did you think I was literally talking about a chimney? Look, don't get me wrong. It is nice to see something that is so big and hard and full of heat just ready to spew out at you. But it's not really what I'm here for, darling. I'm here for you. No. I am immune to the cold. Okay, let's take this back a step. You really thought I was talking about your fireplace? It was an excuse. A convenient one. The metaphor really lines up very well. No. I want your warmth. Not the warmth from your house, your fireplace, but from you. From within you. I want to take it from within you and put it into me. And you know exactly what I mean. So, let's stop pretending. Start getting to the fun. I trust you don't have any objections there. Good boy. Now then. Nonsense. You kiss perfectly fine. Nice taste of what's to come. You know, I can tell Usually from the smell, if not by the smell, the first taste. Just how enjoyable the night will be with someone. And you? Oh my God, was I right to come here? Just this little bit. I can tell you are going to be magnificent. Because it's not yet been 15 minutes. I have a good sense for these things. It took a while to convince you to let me in. And even then I had to push my way in. But there's something I've learned. If you can't get something in at first, you just have to keep pushing harder. Eventually it will fit. And so all I had to do here is what you needed me to do. You wanted this, but you couldn't let yourself admit it. That's why you taste so wonderful. So damn wonderful. I'm really going to have a great time tonight. I know I am. And you? But you did. You really want to question what would have happened if you didn't open your door? It's either you are doing it again. You're getting in your own way. I am offering to give you so much, and you'd rather spend time questioning it. You know what you need? You need someone to tell you to shut up and enjoy what life is giving you. Enjoy what I am giving you. Make no mistake. You are in for a fantastic